Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of January 3 through 9 of 2022. So we made it. We made it through the new year, and here we are embracing this beautiful new week. And you know, this is a time where the energies are all really making it easy for us to let go of old limiting stuff and step into brand new manifestations. Those manifestations are what we are creating. So, you know, no sitting back and saying, well, I wonder what this year's going to hold. You get to decide that. You do. Now, yeah, there's some parts of it that are going to be unpredictable and stuff like that. Like you'll get tossed a little bit maybe at some points of the year. But in general, you get to decide. So if you're sitting here going, well, you know, okay, it's the new year and stuff like that. Well, what do I want? And it's up to you to decide that. And you don't have to be, like for some things, you don't have to be too specific, right? So for example, if you want I don't know, we'll say a new home. You don't have to know exactly what it's going to look like and stuff like that, but you want it to be warm and dry and pleasant, and you want it to have clear, clean air, and you want it to function well. And, you know, those are the things. You don't even have to know where exactly it is. You know, and then you say, you know, something along the lines of at a price that I can easily afford. Right? And so that takes care of any abundance required to provide that to you. You don't have to know how the abundance is coming. You know, the house could be a gift. You could do the paperclip challenge. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's hilarious. It's fun. It's amazing. Anyway, And so you don't have to know how these things are coming to you, but you have to know what you want it to feel like. That's what you're asking for. And so that's what's going to come to you in your manifestation. All right, so let's actually get into the real reading here, okay? All right. So, oh yeah, okay. This looks pretty good. Here is this card called Vulnerability. This is, so they give me this feeling of like tightness, I guess, kind of around the heart chakra, where it's like you're unwilling to open that up because of the fear of showing vulnerability. In the past, you've been hurt because you showed your heart on your sleeve or whatever, and somebody trampled you, or didn't take care of you in either way, right? But by refusing to open, you are refusing to receive love. Your life is a lot less sparkly and colorful because you have not been allowing yourself to receive that in an effort to protect yourself from hurt. The hurt is important it's not the fact that you have been hurt. It's that you're showing yourself, you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable, which does, yes, open you up to the possibility of hurt, but it opens you up to all the amazing, blossoming, beautiful love and relationship and companionship and comfort and time and snuggles and and kisses and all that stuff. That's what it opens for you, which is much higher of benefit than protection from hurt. Do you see that? It's like when you refuse to use that area of yourself, it shrinks and it cannot survive well. And that's the same for you in your whole life. When you refuse to show any vulnerability, when you don't share your own real true self with somebody for fear of being hurt, then your life is not as vibrant as it would be otherwise. It's a very pale comparison. And at this moment it feels like you're only now waking up to that up till now you've been like, no, I'm fine, I'm good, this is good for me, I'm okay, right? And now you're slowly realizing how much you've been missing because of this. That was a big, deep message. So letting yourself be vulnerable, yes, it's scary as hell, but man, is it worth it. Totally, completely worth it. 1,000 times worth it. Okay, all right. So there are signs. Sometimes you follow them. The times that you don't follow them, it's just because you didn't notice. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep noticing things that are signs, things that come to you, that show themselves to you, that appear to want to lead you in a certain direction. Follow that direction at least for a little bit until, maybe something says, no, not this direction. That was incorrect or whatever. It showed up wrong or whatever the case may be. For now, though, just be aware of those signs and follow them. Follow where they're leading you. Don't overthink that. Some of you are sitting there going, but what do the signs mean? It means that you're on the right track. That if you continue to follow them, and which you will know. You will know. If you stop overthinking it, you will know. If you listen to your gut, if you just kind of clear everything out and then go, make sure that your solar plexus is open, make sure your heart is as open as possible, and hear your high heart and into your throat, make sure everything is as open as it can be, and then just kind of ask the question, does it mean this? And feel, what does your body feel like? Did your solar plexus slam shut? Then that's a no, right? So then you open again. Let everything relax. Okay, when that happens, does it mean this? And if you get this kind of easy feeling about it, then that's how you follow it, right? Yeah. If you overthink it, you can't tell. It muddies it all up so that you can't follow it. Your solar plexus will be closed no matter what if you overthink it. Okay, all right. So that partly that, following the signs, feeling into the signs to see what they're telling you and whatever, that is information from your higher self. That is your intuition. That is messages from your angels. That is, the universe guiding you. That's what all that is. And so that now you're learning even more. Some of you know quite a bit, like how to do this and whatever. Some of you are just really learning now how to do this, getting into it. And just for the record, everybody is making their own progress in this. There's no right or wrong. Nobody's behind. Everybody's exactly where you're supposed to be. And sometimes you think, oh yeah, I learned all about this before. But now suddenly you're learning a whole bunch more and you go, oh, I had no idea there's this much to it, right? Or whatever, right? Just you're learning in a deeper way. And some of you then, the ones who are really having trouble showing vulnerability, you might be sitting there going, oh my God, and I made a fool of myself when I was doing this or doing that because I didn't know what I know now. There was no such thing as making a fool of yourself. There truly wasn't. Nobody was thinking that. Nobody was thinking that. So just let yourself learn it as you will, as you get to it. And that's perfect. That is your higher self guiding you as you become ready. It's all perfect, exactly for you. Okay. And, this is all also expressing your inner truth. So, pardon me, I've had a cold. So, as you learn how to read the signs and feel them, and as you trust that your intuition is guiding you properly, then you have the options of expressing what you're truly feeling, right? Keep yourself honest. You don't have to tell everything to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. No, you don't have to do that at all. But you do have to know for your own self what your inner truth is, right? So no flip-flopping. If you're with one person and you know that their opinion is da 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 da, or they're telling you that their opinion is that, and you sit there and you think, yeah, it is in agreement with how I feel about that, and you say that, great, or you don't say it. Either way, you know it for your own self. And then a while later, same subject, different person or people, and they're saying, no, 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 that is so wrong, and this is this, and this is that, and this is how I see this subject. And part of you is kind of like, well, I understand their point of view, but no, I still feel the way that other thing is. No flip-flopping. No sitting there going, oh, yeah, I do understand that. So yeah, I'm going to think that too. If you don't think and feel that, then don't think and feel that. Who cares what somebody else thinks and feels? They're only, showing you the different ways that there are. It's up to you to decide which one resonates with you. You don't have to agree with everybody. You don't have to argue with them either, but you don't have to agree with everybody. So you hold to your own inner truth. Hold firm. This is you. This is the real you. And yeah, you're allowed to change your mind, but not just because so-and-so said. Right? Okay. So, have you ever created a vision board? Your angels are saying now would be a great time to do that. This is this beautiful, energetic, manifesting time that we were talking about at the very beginning, before the reading. Excuse me. So get a piece of poster board, like a big one, from usually the drugstore would carry those, or the dollar store is probably the better place to get that. And maybe it's magazine pictures, maybe pictures you print off, maybe it's words or ideas or concepts. Create your whole vision of what you want your world, your life, yourself, your everything to be. All your experience, everything. How do you want to feel about your life? And what are the trappings of that? What are the things that create that feeling in you? Gather those things all together and be very authentic. Make sure this is your inner truth that's coming forth in this, not somebody else's ideas, right? And gather that all together in one place on that poster board. And put it up on your wall or somewhere that you're going to see that regularly. Now, I'm not an expert on this, but so look it up and see if they recommend like a timeline. Is this for a whole year? Is this for 6 months? Is this for 5 years? Like, what is this for, right? How long? And then gear it accordingly. And keep that where you can see it. And so every day when you see that and you look at it and the different things that you've put on your vision board, and how does that make you feel? And maybe you want to journal about that every day and what you're creating and what you want to draw to you. And really make it real for your own self. Because that is what brings all this beautiful abundance. That's what brings it to you, is when you put your vibration on the same level as all that you want. That is manifestation at its finest. And this is your abundance. Abundance isn't just money. Like, you know, in our society, usually it contains money, but it's everything else too. It's feeling protected. It's feeling loved. It's having that special relationship. It's having, I don't know, a nice new couch. It's, you know, all that stuff. Everything is included in that. So that's beautiful. I see your abundance there, and I see you creating that. And yeah, you're good at it. You're very good at it. Okay, so we have here the daily guidance cards, and we'll grab one last bit of wisdom from your guardian angels. Oh, it's slow to come out, but that's okay. It just means it's going to be the perfect one when it does come. Aha. Energy work. Okay, so do you know somebody who does, you know, a form of energy work? You know, Reiki, healing touch, therapeutic touch, there's hundreds of them. So if you know somebody who does that, go get a clearing done of your personal energy, maybe of your home, you know, things like that. If you are a person who does this, try to do your own clearing, but at the same time, it's probably the best idea to go find somebody else who can do it for you, right? It's often hard to work on ourselves. So get that clearing done, and then let yourself start with this brand new, fresh, clean slate. Yeah, for the new year. Okay. Wow, Sagittarius, what an amazing reading for you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you immensely, and I love you, and I will see you next week.